Girl, Raw Truth and Uncut, I'm coming to you today. I just want to talk to some men right now. There are some of you out there that are stuck and you need a push from that right individual. Let me say to you, put your pride aside and allow God to be God in your life today. Get out of your own way and allow Him to use who He want to use to take you to your next level. Allow Him to use who He wants to push you to purpose and destiny. You are so hung up on people and pleasing them. You talk a good game, but your actions is like a poor Wi-Fi connection. And you need that individual. You're just going about around and round in circles, from one place to the other. I come today to tell you that you don't have to stay there. Allow God to move up on you this day, to drive you out from amongst them that have no part in your beginning, your new beginning. God wants to give you a new beginning, but you have to allow Him to speak to you. You have to allow Him to hold you accountable. You have to allow Him to thrust you for change. And it may not feel good. It may not seem right. But I'm telling you today, my friend, that it's right and it's going to begin to work together for your good. Once you begin to move in the steps that God is trying to order you into and push you into, guess what? You'll begin to see His hand move. And you will know that it's a good thing working together for your good. It's time for you to be tired of being sick and tired of where you are. It's time for you to be tired of being sick and tired of not doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you're called to do, what you've been trained to do, what you've been taught to do. It's time for you to put those things into action. So many people want you to depend on them so they can hold it over your head. But it's time for you to open your eyes. And there are some of you also that have come to another test. Let me say. You have come to the same test that you may have didn't pass before. You are now embarking up on that same thing. The people around you is not going to help you. The people around you is not intended to help you. This is why you're feeling what you're feeling in your spirit. This is why you're seeing what you're seeing. This is why you're knowing what you're knowing. But you got to get out of your own way and allow God to begin to thrust you into that which He have really strategically relocated you for such a time as this. But it's going to take you to get out of the way and allow God to show you just where you're supposed to be and just what you're supposed to be doing. Things are going to transpire and spiral out of control if you continue to stay where you are, because that's not the intended place that God have for you. Things may not be coming together the way you want it to. You're laying down, you're waking up, wondering, what's my next move? Everybody got a plan for you except for you. Everybody got a plan for you except for you. Now it's time for you to take control. Now it's time for you to put your pride aside. Now it's time for you to put your ego aside. Now it's time for you to put your disobedience aside. Now it's time for you to lay your excuses down. Now it's time for you to just get out of your own way and allow God to begin to manifest himself in your life like never before. I don't care what you don't have. I don't care what it is looking like, what is feeling like. There is false evidence appearing real, but you are holding up the process. God can't give you what he has for you until you come into divine alignment. You got to you got to loose that woman and let her go. You got to loose her and let her go now. You've hindered and carried yourself for far too long. Now you got to move. Don't allow your flesh to override the plan and will of God for your life in this hour and in this season. Get out of your own way, my friend. Talking to some man. God ready to bless you. And let me tell you, there's some secret shame that you're dealing with. Embarrassment. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter what you don't have. It's not about where you at. It's about where you're going. And only God can get you there. Only if you allow him to. You got to get out of your own way and allow him to do just that. He can't be God with you putting your hands in the pot and stirring it when he just say, get back and let it simmer. Let it boil. Get out the way and allow God to be God in your life, man of God. You are a backslider. God is drawing you. He wooing on you. Get in a hurry to please God. Let your actions be like a strong Wi-Fi connection, reaching from city to city, from state to state, from nation to nation. Now is your time and it's your turn. But you need to have the right womb that can carry what you're fixing to birth. Can't just any womb carry what you're about to birth. They just may forfeit the call. They just may forfeit the play. They just may forfeit the move and the mandate and also the mantle that's on your life. Because if that womb cannot birth what you're carrying, what you have, then guess what? You're an accident waiting to happen. Not only that, let me say to you that every womb can carry twins. Don't let that go over your head. Every womb can't carry quadruplets. Every womb can't birth out you in prayer. So get where you need to be. It's a spiritual thing, man of God. That God has for you in this hour and in this season, just know that you got to come into divine alignment. And you got to want what God wants for you in this hour and in this season. I'm telling you, the best is yet to come. Once you get out of your own way, you got to get out of your own way. You got to. Nothing is going to happen until you move in the direction that God has called you to move to. God didn't relocate you for naught. God didn't relocate you for nothing. The enemy have taken you off course and off focus long enough. Now it's time for you to go to the throne room of deliverance and healing, because it is available to you. There's an inward cry that the womb that's destined to carry and birth you out, waiting for your grand arrival. Woo! Shabbat da 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 bosai. You're holding up the process to your progress. Move out of your own way, love, and allow God to be God in your life. Just know the best is yet to come for you. And out of all you're getting, get an understanding. I'm telling you, because God is concerned about you. Move when he say move, just like that. Be blessed. It's yours truly, Raw Truth and Uncut.